Hello students, once again welcome to Narayan PU College online classes. In the previous episode we already started objective questions. So we completed up to question number 24. So we will continue the remaining questions in this today's episode. Let us see the question number 25 we have. For the reaction 2P plus Q gives rise to R, 8 moles of P and 5 moles of Q will be produced. How many moles of R they asking only? I will write the first reaction. 2P plus Q gives rise to R only. Moles of P is given 8 and moles of Q is given 5 only. How many moles of R is produced in the reaction? They are asking only. So this question is related to limiting reagent concept only. So in the PU class itself I already told you what are the shortcut method to identify the limiting reagent. I already told you. So the same method here we are using to solve this question only. So number of moles of P is given 8 given. Number of moles of Q is given 5 is given. We don't know what are the number of moles of R. This is what number of moles we have. This is number of moles. Now I am writing here stoichiometric coefficients. What are the stoichiometric coefficient of P? We have 2 only, Q we have 1 and R we have 1 only. Okay, I already told you first we have to identify this number of moles by stoichiometric coefficient ratio. First 8 by 2 we have 4 and here 5 by 1 we have 5 only. Okay, maybe P is the limiting reagent we can identify, which is among those which is least here. 4 is the least, 4 is coming from what? P. P may be what here? Limiting reagent only. Now I want to write here number of moles of P by its stoichiometric coefficient 2 and number of moles of Q by its stoichiometric coefficient is 1. Number of moles of R by its stoichiometric coefficient what? 1 only. Clear? You want to consider these two. Why these two? Because number of moles of P will decide the amount of the product. So how many moles we have? 8 only. So 8 by 2 is equal to, I will read this again, number of moles of P by 2 is equal to number of moles of R by 1. Number of moles of P how much here? 8 by 2 is equal to number of moles of R by 1. Number of moles of R is equal to how much? 4 only. So this is the amount of the product formed in the reaction only. So what is the answer we will take here? The option is 3 for this question only. For this question, I already told you the shortcut method. We have 26 question. 4 grams of hydrogen ignited with 4 grams of oxygen. The amount of water formed in this reaction. I already wrote the balanced equation for this ignition of H2 with O2. You will get water only. Here they did not given number of moles only. They given weight of hydrogen is 4 and the weight of oxygen is also given 4 only. You want to find out here number of moles of hydrogen. Weight is given 4. Here how many hydrogens are there? We have 4 hydrogens, 4 only. Here 2 into 2 4. So 4 into 1 4 you will get. Number of moles of H2 is 1 and number of moles of O2 we have. They given 4 grams and this is how much? 32. That means 1 by 8. 1 by 8 value we have 0.125 only. 0.125. Again I am writing this equation. 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. So first you can write number of moles. Clear? Here 1 mole and here we have 0.125 and we don't know what is the number of moles. And here the stoichiometric coefficients we have 2, 1 and 2. So if we take this one 1 by, what you will get here? 1 by 2. If we take the ratio, this is 0.5. This is 0.125 by 1. How much we have? 0.125 is there. So you have to identify the least value in this calculation. So in this least value of the calculation is coming from which one? 0.5, 0.125, 0.125 is the least value only. So you have to compare these two. Number of moles of O2 by 1 is equal to number of moles of H2O by 2 only. So this is 0.5 125 by 1 is equal to number of moles of H2O by 2, and number of moles of H2O is equal to what you will get, 0.125 into 2. Then what you will get here, this is 10, this is 4, and this is 5 only. You will get 0.25 only. Clear? So this is number of moles of H2O. They are asking weight of H2O. Weight of H2O is equal to number of moles we got 0.25 into what is the weight of H2O we have, 8n only. Clear? If you multiply, you will get how much here, 4.5 grams is the. For the reaction, A plus 2B gives rise to C. 5 moles of A and 8 moles of B produce how many moles of C? This is also same model question only. I will write the first here equation. A plus 2B gives rise to C only. Moles they given. Number of moles of A is 5. Number of moles of B is 8. You have to find number of moles of C. And stoichiometric quotients of this A is 1 and B is 2. C is 1 only. So just you can take this one, 5 by 1 we have 5 and 8 by 2 we have 4 only. Among the which is listed 4 only, 4 is coming from which one? B only. So you can take this relation, number of moles of B by its stoichiometric quotient 2 is equal to number of moles of C by its stoichiometric quotient what? 1 only. Number of moles of B given how much? 8. 8 by 2 is equal to NC by 1. Number of moles of C is equal to how much we have? 4 moles only. So you will take option 2 for this question only. Same model questions only. Come to next, we have question number 29 we have. 29 you can see. Calculate the amount of H2 left unreacted in the given reaction. The reaction is 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. 8 grams of H2 is mixed with 16 grams of O2. 8 grams of O2 means what? Number of moles of H2 is equal to 8 by 4, that is equal to 2. Number of moles of O2, that is equal to 16 by 32. Okay, how much we have? 1 by 2, 0.5 only. 0.5. So they are asking here what is the reactant left in the H2 left in the reaction, they are asking only. Clear? We have to compare here. I'll write the equation here. 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. I will write first moles. What are the moles of H2? 2 we have. O2 we have 0.5. We don't know what are the number of moles of H2O. Its stoichiometric quotient is 2. Here 2 is there. And here we have 1. And here we have 2 only. So suppose you are taking 2 by 2. This is 1. This is 0.5 by 1. That is equal to 0.5. So this may be limiting reagent, you can say. Now they are asking how much amount of H2 left in the reaction. They did not ask what the number of moles of H2O is formed. So we have to compare these two. Number of moles of H2 by its stoichiometric quotient 2 is equal to number of moles of O2 by its stoichiometric quotient 1 only. Number of moles of H2 we have to find here. Number of moles of H2 by 2 is equal to number of moles of O2 we have how much? 0.5 by 1 only. So number of moles of H2 is equal to, this is 0.5 into 2, that is equal to 1 only. What is this? This is the amount of H2 consumed in the reaction only. This is the amount of H2 consumed in the reaction. Clear? But here what they ask me here, amount of H2 left in the reaction only. Okay, so this is consumed. This is consumed in the reaction. How many moles is consumed we have? 1 mole is consumed. Remaining how many moles we have means 1 mole is there. So here they are asking what is the amount of H2 left in the reaction, they are asking only. Amount of H2 left in the reaction. Now we got how much? Number of moles of H2 we got how much? 1 mole only, that is consumed. H2 left I will write. H2 left is equal to, how many moles you got here H2? 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1 mole only. How many moles? 1 mole. So here they are asking regarding about weight only. Okay, 1 mole of H2. 1 mole of H2 we have how many grams? This is 2 grams only. What is the weight of H2 is there? 8 grams only. Now I will write here H2 left in grams is equal to 8 minus 2, that is equal to 6 grams only. That is equal to what? 6 grams. First we are finding consumed, then we are finding left, then you can convert that moles into grams only. Grams we have 8 is there. Consumed is 2 grams only. So 8 minus 6, how many grams we have? 6 grams only. So what is the answer you can take for this question means that is option 2 for this question number 29 we have. Let us see the next question we have, question number 30. I will write this equation what is given here. Zn plus 2HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 plus H2. Okay, question you can see, zinc and hydrochloric acid react according to the equation already I wrote. 0.3 moles of zinc are added to hydrochloric acid containing 0.52 moles of HCl. How many moles of H2 will produced in this reaction only? Okay, number of moles of zinc is given, this is moles is given already. This is also limiting reagent calculation part only. Moles of zinc they given 0.3 and moles of HCl given this is 0.52. So they are asking here how many moles of H2 formed in the reaction. We don't know how many moles of H2. You can see the stoichiometry quotients here. Zinc is 1, HCl is how much? 2 here. Hydrogen how much here? 1 only. You take this ratio, this is 0.3 by 1, that is equal to 0.3. This is 0.52 by 2. What you will get, this is 0.26 you will get. So among this 0.3, 0.2 which is least here? 0.26 only. So we have to compare these two. How can you compare here? Number of moles of HCl by its stoichiometric quotient 2 is equal to number of moles of H2 by its stoichiometric quotient what? 1 only. So number of moles of HCl how many we have? 0.52 by 2 is equal to number of moles of H2 by 1 only. So what you will get here? Number of moles of H2 is equal to 0.52 by 2, that is equal to 0.26 moles only. How many moles of H2 can be produced in the reaction? 0.26 only. So this is the question they are asking. How much amount of H2 produced in the reaction? That is 0.26 moles only. So this is question number 30 we have. So the next question we have, a mixture of 1 mole of Al and 3 moles of Cl2 are allowed to react as, the equation is given, 2Al plus 3Cl2 gives rise to 2AlCl3 only. Here 3 questions they are asking here, which is limiting reagent, how many moles of AlCl3 formed, and moles of excess reagent left unreacted only. 3 questions they are asking here. So first of all you have to write the number of moles. What are the number of moles is given, you have to write. So I want to write the moles here. What are the moles of Al is given? Here 1 mole and here 3 moles and it is 0 moles only. And its stoichiometric quotients you can write. Aluminum number quotient here 2 only. Here 3 we have and here 2 we have. First you can divide the moles with what? Stoichiometric quotients. Here 1 by 2 that is equal to 0.5. You get 3 by 3 that is equal to 1 only. Among the least value 0.5 or 1, 0.5 only. So 0.5 coming is from which one? Aluminum. We will write here aluminum is a limiting reagent only. Aluminum is limiting reagent. So A is over. Now what they are asking here, how many moles of AlCl3 is formed? Clear? I will write here number of moles of Al by its stoichiometric quotient 2 is equal to number of moles of AlCl3 by its stoichiometric quotient 2 only, because I want to compare these two only. because it is residual amount of the product. We can compare that one only. So number of moles of Al we have 1 by 2 is equal to number of moles of AlCl3 by 2 we have. So, okay, so what you will get here, number of moles of AlCl3 is equal to 2 by 2, that is equal to what, 1 only. How many moles of AlCl3 is formed? 1 mole of AlCl3 is formed. This is the big question we have. 1 mole of AlCl3 formed, or it is. So A is over and B is over. C, number of moles of excess reagent left unreacted only. So A is limiting reagent, aluminum limiting reagent, which is excess reagent, Cl2 is excess reagent only. We are comparing these two. What you can write here? Number of moles of Al by its stoichiometric quotient 2 is equal to number of moles of Cl2 by its stoichiometric quotient 3 only. What are the number of moles of Al? We have 1 only. So this is 1 by 2 is equal to number of moles of Cl2 by 3. Number of moles of Cl2 is equal to 3 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 1.5 only. Means what here? 1.5 moles of NaCl2 is consumed. Cl2 consumed is equal to 1.5. Now we will write Cl2 left is equal to how much left it is. Initially how many moles of Cl we have? 3 moles only. So this is 3 minus 1.5, that is equal to what? 1.5 only. So how many moles of excess reagent left means? That is 1.5 moles only. So Cl2 left. What is Cl2? Excess reagent. This is excess reagent left. How much we have? 1.5 moles only. This is we'll take up 3 A and B and C questions. So this is regarding about question number 31 we have. So next we can say question number 32. So what is question number 32? We have 25.4 grams of iodine and 14.2 grams of the chlorine are made to react completely to yield a mixture of ICl and ICl3. Calculate the number of moles of ICl and ICl3 formed in this reaction only. So first of all, we have to write the chemical equation between iodine and chlorine only. So I'll write here I2 plus Cl2 gives rise to, what are the products are formed here? ICl plus ICl3 only. ICl plus what? ICl3. You have to balance it. Iodine atoms are 2 we have, here 2 are there, product side balanced, but chlorines are not balanced. Chlorines are ready. Okay, product side 3 plus 1 4 is there. If you write here 2Cl2, the equation is balanced only. The equation is balanced. Here you have to identify the number of moles only. They given iodine and chlorine given only. But what is the atomic weight of iodine? Atomic weight of iodine we have 27 only. I want to find the number of moles of I2 is equal to weight by its gram molecular weight. What is the weight of iodine is given, ma'am? Weight of iodine is given 25.4. Okay, it is 127 into 2 because we are taking what? I2 only. Iodine molecule atomic weight 127. Here iodine weight, it molecule is there, you can multiply 2 only. So here you will get 25.4 by 254. You will get 0.1 mole of I2 only. Now we can take this one, number of moles of Cl2. Same you have to write weight by gram molecular weight. The weight of Cl is given how much here? 14.2 divided by each chlorine weight 35.5 into 2. Okay, that you will get it here 14.2 by 70. One you will get this one you will get 0.2 moles only. How many moles you will get? 0.2 moles. I will write again equation here. I2 plus 2Cl2 gives rise to ICl plus ICl3 only. So generally, if you consider this one here, if you take 1 here, this is 2 and this is 1 and this is 1 you got. That is number of moles, imagine, from the balanced equation. But here actually what are the number of moles of I2 got from this calculation? You will get this is 0.1. This is how much you got? 0.2. Here 1 is there, here 1. Here 1 is there, here 1. Here how much we have? 0.1 is there. So in the place what you will get? This is what? 0.1. This is also what? 0.1 only. So how much amount of HCl and ICl3 formed in this reaction? Each is 0.1 mole only. So you will see the option we have, that is first option only, 0.1 mole and 0.1 mole only. So next one we have question number 33. 21.6 grams of silver coin is dissolved in HNO3. When NaCl is added to the silver solution, all silver is precipitated as a NaCl. The weight of AgCl found to be 14.35 grams. Then the percentage of silver in silver coin they are asking. So this is the equation we have. Silver generally, if you want to write here, silver, first suppose it is combined with nitric acid, it will form a silver nitrate only. This formed silver nitrate is precipitated. This is the silver nitrate. The silver nitrate can be precipitated with NaCl in the form of AgCl only. You will get NaNO3. This is a AgCl precipitate. We are getting a white precipitate only. Here they are asking here what is the percent of silver in the silver coin, they are asking only. So silver we are taking, it is precipitated in the form of AgCl only. If silver is form a precipitate of AgCl, what is the percent of silver in this compound, they are asking only. Clear? I will write here, number of moles of silver is equal to number of moles of Ag in AgCl you are taking. Number of moles of Ag in what? AgCl we have to take. Now we have to find out number of moles. What is the formula we have? N is equal to weight by gram molecular weight. We don't know what is the silver. The silver weight I am taking X only. That is equal to what is the atomic weight of the silver, means 108 only. 108 is the atomic weight of the silver only. Now this one, number of moles of Ag in AgCl. If you want to see this one AgCl, how can I identify this gram molecular weight? Silver we have 108, this is 35.5, so you will get 143.5 only. Okay, if you want to take this one weight by gram molecular weight, so what is the weight of AgCl is given? 14.35. 14.35 by this is 143.5, that is equal to, you will write here, X by 108 is equal to, you will get 0.1. From this we will write X is equal to this 108 into 0.1, that is equal to 10.8 only. 10.8. So you will get what here? The weight of silver you got. But how much of silver can be dissolved in this nitric acid? 21.6 grams of silver is dissolved only. Now what you will find out here? Percentage of silver is equal to how much silver weight you got from the equation? 10.8 by, in the problem they given 21.6 grams of the silver. 21.6 into 100 only. So this 10.8 here how many times cancel? 2 times only. 100 by 2 we have how much? 100 by 2 you will get 50% only. So what is the mass of silver present in this percentage? Mean 50% of the silver only. Again I am repeating, just listen. Silver is given, silver can be dissolved in nitric acid form a silver nitrate only. So the silver weight is already given. How much given in this equation? Means here 21.6 grams of silver can be dissolved. You will get AgNO3. That AgNO3 can be precipitated by using NaCl. Okay. Number of moles of silver you are taking, we are comparing with number of moles of silver in what? AgCl we are comparing only. In AgCl. So we are finding number of moles. What the formula we have? Weight by gram molecular weight. From this you are finding a weight of the silver 10.8. How much weight of the silver already we have? 21.6. From this we have to find out what percentage of the compound oil. So this is a question number 33 we have. Next you can see question number 34. If 500 ml of 1 molar glucose solution is mixed with 500 ml of 1 molar glucose solution, what is the final molarity of the solution only? 500 ml of 1 molar glucose, 1 molar solution of glucose is mixed with again 500 ml of 1 molar solution of the glucose. The final molarity of the solution they are asking only. So this is, you can take the this is the molarity of the mixtures only. So molarity of the mixtures, what is the formula already given? M is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by V1 plus V2 formula we are using, can identify the answer. So already told the formula. What is the formula we have? M is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by V1 plus V2. M1 1 molar, V1 500 ml, V2 500 ml, M2 1 molar only. So M is equal to 500 into 1 plus, this is also 500 into 1 by 500 plus 500 only. So 1000 by 1000 we have how much here? 1. What is the molarity of the solution? We have 1 molar only. This is you take option 1 only. So this is question number 34 we have. Let us see the question number 35 we have. What volume of 0.1 molar H2SO4 must be added to 50 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH solution to make a solution which the molarity of the H2SO4 is 0.050 mol. Let us see the equation we have. H2SO4 plus NaOH gives rise to Na2SO4 plus H2O. So just you can balance this equation. H2SO4 plus 2NaOH gives rise to Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. So here the given H2SO4 0.1 molar H2SO4 must be added to 50 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH solution to make the solution in which the molarity of H2SO4 is 0.050 molar is given. It is a reaction between acid and base only. If the acid and base is given, try to convert that molarity into normality only. Then after that you can do the calculation part, you will get the exact value of the compound only. Here the molarity of H2SO4 is given how much? This is 0.10 m is given, and NaOH is given. NaOH also what ma? 0.10. So what is the N factor for this H2SO4? N factor for H2SO4 is what? 2 only. Why? This H2SO4 give 2H plus ions. You know normality formula. N is equal to what? N into M we have. So N is equal to 2 into 0.1. So you will get it is 0.2 only for H2SO4. If you want to take for NaOH, NaOH gives rise to Na plus and OH minus only. So for this N factor is equal to 1. For H2SO4 N factor how much ma? 2 only. So now we can multiply normality, that is equal to 0.10 into 1, 0.10. The normality and molarity is same for this question only. Now what are they asking here? What are they asking here? If these two are mixing with this molarity already converted into normality, and which the molarity of the H2SO4 solution they are asking only. Clear? So molarity of H2SO4, how much here, in which the volume they are asking, sorry, molarity of H2SO4 is given, that is 0.050. This can be converted into normality. You will multiply this one 0.050 into 2 only. 2 only. Then what you will get it is, this is 0.1 only we are getting only. Now whenever the acid and base to react with each other, so if they having what are the H2SO4 concentration means, I want to write the formula like this only. Okay, normality into volume. Suppose I am taking normality total volume or volume total is equal to, I want to write here N1 V1 minus N2 V2 only. N1 V1 minus what ma? N2 V2. H test for volume is given, they did not given. Okay, so this H test for initial how much is given? 0.2 into I want take it is x only minus N2 means you can take NaOH only, that is 0.10 into what is the volume of NaOH is given? 50 only. Okay, so this normal how much you got here? 0.1 into what are the V total you can take? V1 is x and V2 is how much? 50 only. You will write it here x plus 50 only. X plus 50. Again I am repeating. So this normality we are getting from this H test for total volume. How can write V total is equal to, you will get it V1 plus V2. V1 value we have x, V2 value we have 50. That I am writing 0.1 into, that is x into 50. Okay. Now we can write here, multiply this one, 0.1 into x plus 0.1 into 50. Can I write here 5? That is equal to 0.2x minus. So 0.1 into 50 means what you will get it? You will get it how much here? 5 only, na? Yes. So 0.2x, take this side, what you will get? 0.1x is equal to 5 plus 5. 0.1x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10 by 0.1, that is equal to, you will get 100 ml only. 100 ml. Okay. So this is the concept related to which one? Normality. First you can convert them molarity into normality, then you can find out the final answer. What is the volume of H test 4 is required for 0.1 H test 4 means 100 ml only. See, next question we have question number 36 we have. What the approximate volume of 0.4 molar barium hydroxide must be added to 50 ml of 0.30 molar NaOH to get the to get a solution which the molarity of this OH minus ions is 0.50 am they asking on. So here what the compound is given? Barium hydroxide. Its molarity is given 0.40 m only. You can convert them into normality. Normality N is equal to N into 0.4. So barium hydroxide dissociate into Ba2 plus and 2OH minus. So N factor is equal to 2. You will write 2 into 0.4, that is equal to 0.8 only. If you want to take NaOH, NaOH gives Na plus and OH minus. N factor is equal to 1 because it give only one OH minus ion. Now normality is equal to N into M. What is the molarity of NaOH is given? 0.30. 1 into 0.30, the same value. Normality and molarity is same for NaOH only. Clear? Now I want right here N total into V total is equal to, I will write here N1 V1 plus N2 V2 only, because here these two are bases only. The two bases are with different concentrations. We already convert them into normality. So we want to find here what is N1. I will write here N1 is equal to, if we take this one, this is 0.8. and we don't know what is the volume of this barium hydroxide, that is taken as X only. Now N2 we have 0.30 and what is the V2 is given, this is a 50 ml only. Clear? And this N total, this is N total for OH minus is given. N total for which one ma? For OH minus already given, that is 0.50 given. So what we will do, you want to substitute all the values in this equation only. So what you have to substitute the values here. So N1 V1 we have and V2 we have. What is the N1 value we have? I will write here N into what is the total volume we have? X plus 50 is equal to N1 V1. This is 0.8 into X plus N2 V2 we have 0.30 into what ma? 50 we have only. Clear? So you can multiply this you will get it the answer for this question. So n into x means what you will get here, 0. N value how much here, 0.50 into x plus 50 is equal to, this is 0.8x plus, so you will get is how much here, 15 only here. So this is 0.5x plus 0.5 and how much you will get it is 25, that is equal to 0.8x plus 15. You can take this x side, x terms one side and the number times one side. What you will get here, 25 minus 15 is equal to 0.8x minus 0.5x. So what you will get here, 10 is equal to what you will get here, 0.3x. X is equal to 10 by 0.3. So x you will get here 100 by 3, that is equal to 33.33 only. So this is what this is the volume of barium hydroxide to neutralize the solution of which one, OH minus with concentration how much, 0.50 molar only. Next you can see question number 37. What the volume of 0.8 molar solution contains 100 millimoles of the solute. They are asking volume. You know molarity formula, M is equal to N by V only. Okay, what they are asking volume? Volume V is equal to N by M only. N is equal to given 100 millimoles. 100 millimoles, that means here 100 into 10 power minus 3 only. And the molarity given here, molarity they given how much from this equation, 0.8 only. Substitute the values here. V is equal to 100 into 10 power minus 3 by 0.8. So can I write this one, 10 power minus 1, 10 power minus 1 by 0.8, 10 power minus 1 how much here, 0.1 by 0.8. You will write how much here, 1 by 8 only. 1 by 8 means what you will write here, 0.125. Here the volume in what, liter only. So the volume how much you got? Volume is equal to 0.125 liter. You can convert them into ml, how much you will get? 125 ml only. You can multiply the 1000. So what is the answer for this question? We have option 2 only, that is 125 ml. Next we will see the question number 38. We have 500 ml of glucose solution contains 6.02 into 10 power 23, 22 molecules. The concentration of the solution you have to find. So molarity is equal to N by volume. Okay. Number of moles, how can you find here? They given number of molecules. What is the number of molecules is given in the formula problem? 6.022 into 10 power 22. But what are the number of moles? Actually 1 mole contains Avogadro number of the particles or molecules. So you will take this one, 6.022 into 10 power 23 we have. So this 6.0 to cancel. Then how will you write here? 10 power 22 into 10 power minus 23. That is equal to 10 power minus 1 only. 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1 means how much here? 0.1. So number of moles is equal to 0.1 only. Now volume you can see. What is the volume is given, ma? Here volume is given 500 ml. 500 ml means how many liters we have? 0.5 liters only. Because the volume here you can take it in the form of liters only. Now M is equal to N by V. What is the N value we have? 0.1. 0.1 by volume we have 0.5. Can I write here? 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means how much? 0.2 only. So what is the concentration of the solution we have? 0.2 molar we have. See the next question we have 39. What is the concentration of nitrate ions in the equal volumes of 0.1 molar AgNO3 and 0.1 molar NaCl mixed together only? They are asking concentration of nitrate ions in the solution. The volume is equal. Okay, what are the first one is given? We have 0.1 molar AgNO3 only. If you want to take this AgNO3 dissociate into Ag plus and what ma? NO3 minus only. So the concentration of Ag plus ions also 0.1 and the concentration of NO3 minus also how much we have 0.1 only. Okay, so this you can take in is how much here? This is 0.1, this is also will take here 0.1 only. And next one more is given here NaCl. Okay, if you take NaCl, how much NaCl is given? This is 0.1 molar NaCl only. This can be dissociated into what? Na plus and Cl minus only. So this concentration so maybe we can say that is 0.1 of Na plus, 0.1 of Cl minus only. Let us write the equation between silver nitrate and NaCl only. Then it dissociate into AgCl plus NaNO3 is there. NaNO3 is there. So this AgNO3 0.1 and this NaCl also how much we have 0.1 only. Let us imagine the volume, you can take it is a 1 liter. This is also you can take what ma? 1 liter only. If you take the volume here 1 liter and 1 liter, altogether how much you are getting? Total volume you can say. Total volume is equal to 2 liter, 1 plus 1, 2 liter. Now we'll write here molarity M is equal to N by V. So what are the number of moles we have? 0.1. What is the total volume we have? 2 only. So 0.1 by 2 means what you will get? 0.05 only. This is what? This is the concentration of which solution ma'am? Nitrate ions in this AgNO3 and what? NaCl are mixed only. So this is question number this is question number 39 we have. Okay, you see the option for this question, how much we have? 3 only, option 3. Next you can see the question number 40 we have, the volume of water must be added to a mixture of 250 ml of 0.6 molar HCl, 750 ml of 0.2 molar HCl to obtain 0.25 molar solution of HCl only. This is what means here, this is a molarity of the mixtures only. What are the molarity of the mixtures formula you can write generally? M is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by what you will write here? V1 plus V2, or you can write here M into V1 plus V2 is equal to, you will get it the formula M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by V1 plus V2. So this is the formula we are using for this question. We have to use this formula for this question. So then you can see the values what are given. So let us see the values from this given information. I will write here M1 is equal to if you take 0.6 and V1 is equal to 750 ml, M2 is equal to 0.2, sorry this is 250, V1 we have 250 and V2 we have 750, and if you take this one V1 plus V2 that is equal to 250 plus 750 that is equal to what ma? 1000 only. Now here M is given in this total M we have already given, that is how much we have? 0.25. This is 0.25 into 1000 plus we have to find out the new volume for this question, that you can take in as X only, that is equal to M1 0.6 into 250 plus this is 750 into 0.2 we have. Clear? You can multiply this one 0.25 into 1000, how much you will have? You will get 250. 250 only na? Yes, this is 25, 250 plus 0.25 X is equal to, then what you will get here? This is 6 only, 25 into 6, you will get here 150, and this is also what? 150 only. So 250 plus 0.25 X is equal to 300 we have. So here 0.25 X is equal to 300 minus 250, 0.25x is equal to 50, x is equal to 50 by 0.25 only, 50 by 0.25. So you will get how much means here, you will get 200 ml is the answer for this question only. So already you understood, I think, up to here. Here the molarity of HCl finally is given 0.25 and the total volume we have 100 only. We have to find out this volume of water should be added. I want to take it in the form of X only. Then M1V1, what is the M1V1 we have? Okay, I want to write the formula again here. M into V1 plus V2 plus X is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 only. You can use this formula. So Mn value is there, V1, M2 and V2. Just you can simplify how much you will get, 200 ml only. So this is the answer for question number 40. So 200 ml means what is the answer? Option 3 only. See the next question we have 41. The molarity of solution containing 2.8% mass by volume, solution of KOH. They are asking molarity. If the weight by volume percent is given, you know one formula, molarity is equal to, this is 10 into, suppose you are taking X here, by gram molecular weight only. Here what is X? You can imagine X is equal to weight by volume percent. How much is given? This is 2.8%. Okay. Gram molecular weight of KOH, potassium 39, oxygen 16 and we have hydrogen is what? 1 only. So how much you will get? 39 plus 1 here 40, 40 plus 16 how much? 56 only. This is the gram molecular weight. Now M is equal to 10 into 2.8 by 56 only. So can you write this one? 10 into 2.8, 28, 28 by 56, 28 by 56 means what here? 1 by 2 only. Clear? 1 by 2. If we take the molarity, what you will write here? If we take in the form of molarity, what you will write? This is M by 2 only. M by 2. So what is the answer? You will take option 2 for this question only. Now let us see question number 42 we have. The mole fraction of water in a solution containing 117 grams of sodium chloride and 900 grams of water is. The question they are asking mole fraction. You can first find out the number of moles of water and number of moles of NaCl. From that you can find out mole fraction of the water only. Clear? Now I will write number of moles of water. Number of moles of water is equal to weight of water by gram molecular weight. The weight of water how much is given? 900 grams only. So 900 by 18 I will write here because it is 2 plus 16 how much? 18 only. So how much you will get here? The answer you will get 50 moles only. Next we can find out number of moles of NaCl, weight by gram molecular weight. What is the weight of NaCl is given? 117 by, I will write it is a 58.5 only. Why 58.5 here? Sodium 23 and chlorine 35.5. Total we have 58.5. If you solve this, what you will get? 2 moles you are getting only. Now in this question they are asking a number of moles of, mole fraction of water. Mole fraction of water is equal to number of moles of water by number of moles of water plus number of moles of NaCl you have to find only. Now what are the number of moles of H2O you got? 50 by, so this we can write here 50 plus 2, then we can write 50 by 52 only. This is what? This is mole fraction of H2O. Mole fraction of H2O is equal to 50 by 52. So 52 means you will get 1, but it is not 52. So approximately you will get 0.9 only. So you can see the approximate value what you will get? 0.9615 only. What it is? It is the mole fraction of water. Okay, if you want to find mole fraction of NaCl, 1 minus you can do the value, you will get it only. So this is a question number 42 we have. Next question you can see question number 43 we have. 250 ml of 0.5 molar KCl is diluted with 500 ml of the solution. The number of chloride ions in the resulting solution they want to ask only. 250 ml of 0.5 molar KCl is diluted with 500 ml of the solution. The number of chlorides ions in the solution we have. So here what are the volume is given? This is 250 ml. 250 ml of how much given? 0.5 molar KCl is given. Okay, is diluted to water. Diluted to water by how much? 500 ml only. So we want to find out here the number of chlorides ions present in this question only. Clear? I want to find here concentration. Here volume is given. Molarity is given. Here the molarity is given. Sorry, volume is given. You can find out the molarity by using dilution concept. M1V1 is equal to M2V2 we have. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. What are the M1 we have? M1 you can take M1 is equal to 0.5. V1 is equal to we have 250. M2 we don't know. What is V2? That is 500 ml only. Now you can substitute the value. 0.5 into 250 is equal to M2 into this is 500 ml only. So M2 is equal to 0.5 into this is 250 by 500 only. So here 250 2 times cancel here. So M2 is equal to 0.5 by 2. So 0.5 by 2 means what you will? This is 0.25 you will get only. This is what my molarity of the final solution. How much you will get? 0.25 only. Clear? Now what they asking here? Number of chloride ions they asking only. Number of chloride ions. Number of chloride ions suppose you can take here. I will write M is equal to N by V. From this I will write N is equal to M into V. N how much you got ma? 0.25 here. So here what is the volume of V2 is given for us? That is 500 ml is given. You can multiply that one with volume. You will get the answer. This is M, you got 0.25. Initial volume how much we have? 250 ml only. 250 ml means how many liters? 0.25 liters. 0.25 liters only. So 25 to 25 how much ma? This is 625 only. So what you will get here? 0.4 point means 0.0625. You got the number of moles only. But it is not a final value. You can find out the number of Cl minus ions. Number of Cl minus ions is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number only. Number of moles into what ma? Avogadro number. That you can write here 0.0625 into, I will write here 0.0625 into, this is 6.022 into 10 power 23 only. We can simplify this value. You will get it 3.76 into 10 power 22 only. This is the answer for question number 43 we have. See, next we have question number 44. 300 ml of 0.3 molar NaCl solution is added to 200 ml of 4.0 molar BaCl2 solution. The concentration of Cl minus ions in the resulting solution only. Concentration of Cl minus ions in the resultant solution only. Clear? Initially the given volume is given how much ma? 300 ml and what is the molar given? 3.0 molar NaCl only. Okay, from this we can find out number of moles. Clear? If you want to write this one, 0.300 ml means how many liters ma? 0.3 liters we have. This is number of moles of NaCl as it is same. This is 3 molar only. You know one formula, M is equal to N by V. N is equal to what ma? M into V. That means here 3 into 0.3, that is equal to 0.9 only. This is number of moles. Okay, here NaCl gives how many Cl minus ion? 1 Cl minus ion only. You can multiply it or you can 0.9 into 1, you will get as the same value only. Na? Same value only. See the next one what is given? Next one is given 200 ml of 4 molar BaCl2 given. Okay, this 200 ml means how many liters we have? This is 0.2 liters and this is 4 molar is there. This is 4 molar and BaCl2 gives how many, or you can say here N is equal to M into Vl, right? That is what you will write here, 0.2 into BaCl2 gives how many Cl minus ions? 2 Cl minus ions. I will write this one 2 into, what are the moles of BaCl2 we have? 4 only. So here what you will get here, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 0.2, what you will get, ma? 1.6 only. How many moles? 1.6. Now we will write here total moles of Cl minus ions, how much we have? This is 0.9 plus 1.6. So total how much you will get here? 1.6, 0.9. How much we have? 2.5 only. But in the question they are asking concentration of Cl minus only. So concentration means you can find out molarity. M is equal to N by V. M is equal to, what are the number of moles we have? This is 2.5. But the volume given in liter, that is total volume. This V is what, ma? Total volume. Initial volume how much we have? 0.3. This is how much? 0.2. You will add this. This is 0.3 plus what, ma? 0.2. Then you will get this is 0.5 only. 0.5. Then what you will get here? 5 molar is the answer for this question only. So you will take option 4 for this question only. Option 4 is the answer. Now let us see the next question we have 45 only. The molarity of the sulfuric acid solution is, molality of the sulfuric acid solution is 0.2. Calculate the total weight of the solution having 1000 grams of the solvent. 1000 grams of the solvent. Let us see the molality formula. Molality denoted by small m. Molarity is equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by double in grams, that is the weight of the solvent only. Molarity given, how much we have? 0.2. Okay. Gram molecular weight of H2SO4, you will find it, you will get 98 only. How it is? H22, sulfur 32, this is 4 into 16, all together you will add how much you will get? 98 only. And the solvent is given, W weight is given, solvent weight is given 1000 grams only. Okay. Now we have to find out first weight, then we can find out the total weight of the solution. Let us substitute all the values in this formula. Molality we have 0.2, that is equal to weight by gram molecular weight, it is 98 into 1000 by weight of the solvent we have 1000 only, 1000 cancel here. So weight is equal to, do the cross multiplication, 0.2 into what, ma? 98 only. That is equal to what you will get here? 98 into here. What you will get here? 19.6 you will get only. 19.6. This is the weight of the solute only. Weight of solution. Weight of solution is equal to solute weight plus solvent weight. What is the solute weight you got? 19.6. What is the solvent weight you have? 1000. So you can, how much you will get? 1019.6 grams only. This is what? Total weight of the solution only. So this is question number 45. You will take option 4 for this question.